Hello and welcome. Today we're going to learn some simple, useful English for your job in a warehouse. We'll cover how to talk about good products and, what to do when you find something that's broken.
So let's start. Just imagine this. You're at work, you're checking a new delivery, and you see a box that's broken. What do you say to your supervisor? Well, today, you're going to learn the right words to use. Let's get started.
Okay, first up, Section 1. We're going to learn the words you need to describe a problem. These are really important for checking quality.
The first word, and maybe the most important, is damaged. Damaged just means something is broken, or it's not in good condition. It's a very common word.
So, how do you use it? It's easy. You can just point to the broken box and say, "These goods are damaged." It's a nice, clear sentence.
Okay, our next word is defect. Now, a defect is usually a smaller problem with just one item. Maybe a shirt has the wrong color, or a toy is missing a little part.
And to report this, you can just say, "This item has a defect." This tells your team that there's a specific problem with just that one product.
But what if the problem is about time? For things like food or medicine, you have to check the date. If that date is passed, the item is expired. And reporting it is super easy. You can just say, "These goods are expired." So remember to use the right word for the right problem: damaged, defect, or expired. Great. Now for Section 2. Once you find a problem, the next step is to make a decision. And there are two main decisions here: approve or reject. To approve something means you accept it. It's good to go. To reject something means you refuse it. It's just not good enough.
So, if a whole shipment looks good and everything is okay, you can say the shipment is approved. This means it passed the quality check.
But if you find an item that has a defect, you need to reject it. For that, you'd say, "This item is rejected," and that tells everyone not to use it.
Sometimes, a box is a little bit damaged, but the product inside is totally fine. If you're not sure, it's always best to ask your supervisor. You can ask, "Is this damage acceptable?" Acceptable just means, is it good enough?
Okay, so you know the words now. In Section 3, let's look at how you can actually use them in a real conversation at work.
Let's start with our first situation. You're working, you're doing your job, and you find a broken item. What do? Well, you find your supervisor, and you use that simple phrase we learned. You say, "These goods are damaged."
And then your supervisor will tell you what to do next. They might say something like, "Put them in the damaged goods area." See? Now you know what to do. It's a very clear, very simple conversation.
All right, let's imagine a different situation now. Maybe it's your first day, and you find something damaged, but you don't know the rule for it. And listen, it is always okay to ask for help. You can go to your supervisor and ask this question: how should I handle damaged items? This is a really great way to learn the correct way to do things. You're doing great. Let's move on to our final section, Section 4. We're just going to do a quick review of all the important words we learned today. All right, let's go over them one more time. Damaged means broken. A defect is a problem. Expired means it's too old. To approve is to say yes, and to reject is to say no. These 5 simple words are going to help you so much. So there you have it. You now have the basic English you need to talk about quality and damage in the warehouse. You can spot problems, and you can ask the right questions. So are you ready for your next quality check? I think you are.